You tried. You gave everything you had, and still, it didn't work out. Maybe the business failed. Maybe you didn't win the election. Maybe you failed the exam. But let me tell you something. Nobody tells you when you're down on the floor, you are closer than you think. To the young entrepreneur, the one who poured every late night, every saved coin, every bold dream into something you believed in, and then watched it fall apart. I know what that feels like. The investor said no, the customers didn't come, the product didn't sell the way you imagined, and people around you whispered, maybe this isn't for you. But here is what they don't see. Every failed business is a masterclass that no university can teach you. You now know what doesn't work. You now know your market better. You now know yourself better. The world's greatest companies were not built on first attempts. Apple was rejected. Amazon was laughed at. Tesla was nearly bankrupt. Twice. You didn't fail. You just finished your first draft. Try again. You're closer than you think. To the young leader, the one who raised their hand, stood up when others sat down, campaigned, fought, sacrificed, and still didn't get the seat. That loss does not define your leadership. Real leaders are not made in the moment of victory. They are made in the moment they choose to stand back up after defeat. Nelson Mandela spent 27 years in prison before he led a nation. Abraham Lincoln lost 8 elections before he became one of history's greatest presidents. Your time was not wasted. Your voice was heard. Your presence made people think. Your courage made others brave. Power is not always given in one election, one appointment, one opportunity. Sometimes it is built, quietly, steadily, unshakably. Through every setback you refuse to surrender to, the world needs your leadership, not a weaker version of it, your full, refined, battle-tested leadership. Go back, rebuild, return stronger, try again. You're closer than you think. To the student, the one staring at a grade that doesn't reflect how hard you tried. The one who studied until midnight, woke up before dawn, sat in that exam hall with a pounding heart, and still didn't get the result you needed. Let me remind you of something important. A grade is not a verdict on your intelligence. It is not a sentence on your future. It is just a moment, one moment, in a very long and beautiful journey. Einstein was told he would never amount to anything. Oprah Winfrey was told she was unfit for television. J.K. Rowling was rejected 12 times before Harry Potter changed the world. Every one of them had a moment where the numbers, the results, the rejection told them to stop. They didn't stop, and neither should you. Go back to the books. Change your strategy. Ask for help. Try a new approach. Because the fact that you showed up, the fact that you tried, the fact that you are still here means the story is not over. Try again. You're closer than you think. Whether you are building a business, chasing a position of power, or fighting for a grade that opens a door, you are not behind. You are not a failure. You are not finished. You are being prepared. Every great story has a chapter where the hero almost gave up. This is yours. The distance between where you are and where you are going is not as far as it feels today. So dry your eyes, straighten your back, take a deep breath, and try again. Because you, yes, you are closer than you think.